A truth that often goes unnoticed is that after 60, it's not only muscle strength that declines, but stamina as well. Many people say that even a short walk or climbing just a few steps leaves their legs heavy and their breathing short. When not long ago these tasks were easy, most assume this is simply aging and there's nothing to be done. But science shows that the right nutrition can make a major difference, and an unexpected pairing of milk and pomegranate can work powerfully to support endurance. Pomegranate, rich in polyphenols and natural nitrates, improves circulation, while milk provides protein packed with essential amino acids to feed the muscles. Together, they not only nourish muscle but also help it perform longer, with less fatigue. In today's video, we'll explore 4 key aspects: the benefits of pomegranate, the value of milk, the power they have when combined, and finally, practical ways to include them in everyday meals. If you want your muscles to stay not just strong, but also resilient after 60, make sure to like this video, share it with friends, and subscribe so you can stay with me on this journey. When we think of pomegranate, many picture a bright red fruit, its seeds sparkling like tiny gems. But few realize that inside each of those seeds lies a treasure of nutrition, particularly valuable for maintaining muscle stamina after 60. The most remarkable feature of pomegranate is its high content of polyphenols, potent antioxidants. Polyphenols reduce oxidative stress, which over time stiffens blood vessels and hinders circulation. When oxidative stress is controlled, vessels stay flexible, blood flows smoothly, and muscles receive the oxygen they need to keep going. In addition to polyphenols, pomegranate also contains a notable amount of natural nitrates. Once in the body, these are converted into nitric oxide, a compound that helps widen blood vessels. You might imagine it this way if blood vessels are pipes. Nitric oxide works like widening the diameter of those pipes, making blood flow easier. For older adults, whose vessels are often narrower and less elastic, this effect can feel like unlocking the circulation system. Have you ever wondered why muscles tire so quickly during activity? A big reason is lack of oxygen. When that happens, muscles are forced to switch to anaerobic metabolism, burning energy without oxygen, which produces lactic acid, leading to soreness and fatigue. But if oxygen-rich blood flows steadily to the muscles, they can perform longer without that crash. This is why pomegranate is such a helpful ally for endurance. Recent studies have also shown that consuming pomegranate juice regularly can improve exercise performance in older adults. Volunteers who drank pomegranate were able to sustain physical activity longer, with noticeably less fatigue. This matches real-life experiences. Many older people who add pomegranate to their daily meals find they get less winded on walks and feel fewer aches after gardening. Pomegranate also delivers vitamin C and potassium. Vitamin C not only supports the immune system, but also helps form collagen, keeping tendons and muscles flexible. Potassium helps balance electrolytes, preventing cramps and keeping the heartbeat steady. You can think of pomegranate as a complete support package, opening blood vessels while also feeding muscles and the circulatory system. Of course, it's worth noting that pomegranates have natural sweetness. For those with diabetes, intake should be moderated. Instead of drinking a full glass of concentrated juice, try eating the seeds directly or diluting the juice. This way you still benefit from the fiber while avoiding sharp rises in blood sugar. Consider this instead of starting your day with a sugary soda. What if you chose a diluted pomegranate juice or half a pomegranate? Right away, you'd be giving your body a dose of polyphenols and natural nitrates to jumpstart circulation. For older adults, that small change may be the key to feeling steadier and more energetic all day long. In other words, pomegranate is not just a decorative fruit on the table. It is a source of clean fuel for the body. And when paired with milk, as well see in the next section, the impact becomes even stronger. If pomegranate acts like a transporter, keeping blood flowing smoothly, then milk plays the role of the supply warehouse, providing the raw materials needed to build muscle. And for those over 60, protein from milk becomes more important than ever. One of the greatest challenges we face with age is sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass. Research shows that after 60, the muscle mass decreases on average by 1 to 2% each year, while muscle strength declines at nearly twice that rate. This explains why standing up from a chair or carrying a bag of groceries suddenly feels so difficult for many older adults. Milk's strength lies in its high-quality protein, rich in all the essential amino acids. Among these, leucine is especially important. It acts like the on switch for muscle building. Imagine it this way: to rebuild muscle, your body needs both the raw materials, amino acids, and the switch to start the process. Leucine. Without leucine, even if the materials are there, construction simply doesn't begin. Milk also contains whey protein, which is absorbed quickly and delivers amino acids almost immediately after drinking. This is particularly valuable in the morning, when the body has gone through hours without food, or after light activity like walking or stretching. Beyond protein, milk supplies calcium and vitamin D, two nutrients essential for strong bones. When both muscles and bones are supported, the body maintains balance and flexibility, reducing the risk of falls, which is one of the most serious concerns for older adults. You may be wondering, do I need to drink large amounts of milk every day? The answer is no. About 200 to 250 milliliters a day, roughly one small glass, is enough to bring noticeable benefits when combined with a balanced diet. Of course, not everyone tolerates milk well. Some people experience discomfort due to lactose. Thankfully, there are many alternatives today. Lactose-free milk, plant-based milks fortified with protein, or simply spreading smaller amounts of milk throughout the day so the body can adapt more easily. Studies have consistently shown that regular protein intake from milk helps older adults not only maintain muscle mass, but also reduce fatigue during daily activities. In one study, older volunteers in the United States who drank milk regularly were able to climb stairs and walk faster compared to those who did not. This shows that milk's benefits go beyond theory. They translate into real improvements in daily life. Think of your muscles as a machine that has been working for many years. Without regular maintenance and proper fuel, the machine wears down quickly. But with something as simple as 1 glass of milk a day, you're giving it what it needs to run smoothly again. And when milk works together with pomegranate, the fruit that improves circulation, the result is not just well-nourished muscles, but muscles that can perform with greater endurance. This is the powerful combination we'll explore next. When we talk about muscle endurance, we cannot look at each food in isolation. The real key lies in combining them wisely. Pomegranate and milk are a perfect example. One opens the way for blood to flow, while the other supplies the building blocks for muscle. Together, their impact goes far beyond what either can do alone. Picture your muscles as a construction site. Protein from milk is the builder, while blood vessels act as the roads that deliver materials. If the roads are narrow or blocked, no matter how many materials you have, they won't arrive on time. This is exactly what happens for many people after 60. Their diet may include protein, but stiff blood vessels slow down delivery, leaving muscles without enough fuel to rebuild. This is where pomegranate steps in as the road opener. Thanks to nitrates and polyphenols, blood vessels relax and circulation improves. When paired with milk, that improved blood flow carries amino acids directly to the muscle fibers more efficiently. The result is not only well-fed muscles, but muscles that can sustain activity longer with less fatigue. There is another important effect nitrates from pomegranate, once converted into nitric oxide, improve the body's ability to use oxygen. This means that with the same amount of oxygen you breathe in, your muscles get more out of it. For older adults, who often struggle with shortness of breath, this advantage is crucial. Think back to a time when you went for a walk in the park. After just 5 or 10 minutes, your legs may have felt heavy and your breathing labored, while younger people could keep going with ease. The difference lies in how well the body uses oxygen. By drinking milk with pomegranate, that process is supported, helping you walk longer and feel lighter instead of exhausted too soon. This pairing also supports recovery after activity. Normally, physical effort leaves tiny micro tears in muscle fibers. Without enough nutrients soon after, soreness lingers. But a glass of pomegranate milk smoothie provides carbohydrates from pomegranate to restore energy stores and protein from milk to repair those fibers. This is why even athletes rely on carb plus protein combinations for faster recovery. In fact, a US study found that older adults who consumed a drink containing both carbohydrates and protein after brisk walking significantly improved endurance, compared to those who only drank water. Pomegranate combined with milk is a natural, accessible way to replicate that benefit. What's more, pomegranate helps reduce chronic inflammation, a common source of muscle pain in older age. When inflammation is lowered, protein from milk can do its job more effectively, building and repairing tissue. In short, pomegranate sets the stage, and milk provides the tools. This synergy is the true secret of endurance. You can think of this combination like a well-coordinated team. Pomegranate passes the ball by improving circulation, while milk scores the goal by building muscle. If either works alone, results are limited. But together, they create an outcome far greater than expected. In real life, many older adults who added pomegranate to their diet along with milk noticed meaningful improvements. They reported less fatigue when climbing stairs, greater stamina during exercise classes, and faster recovery after daily activities. This shows clearly that the benefits aren't just theoretical, they make a difference you can feel. To get the best results, timing matters. Drinking this combination after breakfast or right after light exercise helps your body take full advantage of the nutrients. That's what we'll look at more closely in the next section. To sum up, when pomegranate and milk come together, they don't just cover for each other's weaknesses. They create a powerful synergy. Circulation improves, nutrients reach the muscles faster, endurance lasts longer, and recovery happens more quickly. This is why the combination is especially valuable for those over 60 who want to stay active, strong, and less fatigued. Knowing the benefits is one thing, but the real value lies in turning the pomegranate milk combination into a daily habit. If we only talk about theory without applying it, the knowledge will fade quickly. So let's walk through each step to see how simple, practical, and even enjoyable this can be. The first step is preparation. The easiest way is a pomegranate milk smoothie. Remove the seeds from half a pomegranate. Put them into a blender with about 200 milliliters of milk, and add a touch of honey if you prefer a softer sweetness. The result is a refreshing smoothie packed with polyphenols from pomegranate and protein from milk. If you don't like thick smoothies, you can press the pomegranate seeds for juice, dilute it with warm milk, and drink it that way. To keep things interesting, you can vary the recipes. One option is pomegranate yogurt. Mix the seeds into plain yogurt and add a few walnuts or almonds. This makes a light breakfast that also provides healthy fats for the heart. Or in the afternoon, instead of pastries, try a small bowl of oatmeal cooked with milk, topped with pomegranate seeds. It's a snack that is both nourishing and satisfying. Timing also matters. For older adults, the best moment is in the morning after a light meal. At this time, the stomach is not empty. Nutrients are absorbed easily, and you'll have steady energy for the whole day. After light exercise, such as walking, breathing exercises, or Tai Chi, a pomegranate milk smoothie is also an excellent way to recover. Pomegranate replenishes glycogen quickly, while milk supplies protein to repair the muscle fibers you've just used. As for quantity, you don't need much. Half a medium pomegranate, or about half a cup of seeds blended with 200 to 250 milliliters of milk, is enough. What matters most is consistency, not occasional use. The body needs repetition to create lasting, positive change. There are also medical considerations. For people with diabetes, be mindful of the natural sugars in pomegranate. Eating the seeds directly is better than drinking concentrated juice because the fiber helps stabilize blood sugar. For those taking blood pressure or blood-thinning medications, it's best to consult a doctor, since pomegranate can interact with certain drugs. And for anyone with a sensitive digestive system, start with a small portion and see how your body responds. One trick to make this a lasting habit is to tie it to something you already do. For example, after your morning walk, reward yourself with a pomegranate milk smoothie. Or while watching the evening news, replace salty snacks with a small bowl of pomegranate yogurt. By repeating this, your brain will start linking these activities with a healthy routine. What's more, this combination isn't just for seniors, it can become a family ritual. You can prepare pomegranate milk smoothies for your children or grandchildren. Not only is it tasty, but it's nourishing for all ages. And when the younger generation sees their grandparents staying strong and healthy, they'll feel encouraged to keep the habit too. In short, applying the pomegranate milk pairing in daily life is not complicated. With simple preparation, the right timing, moderate amounts, and consistent practice, the results will show in just a few weeks. Muscles won't tire as quickly, the body will feel stronger, and energy levels will lift your spirits. Looking back at today's journey, we can clearly see that muscle endurance after 60 isn't just about exercise. It's deeply connected to what we put into our bodies every day. In the first point, pomegranate stood out as a special fruit, delivering polyphenols and natural nitrates that boost circulation and carry oxygen to each muscle fiber, helping you move longer without shortness of breath. In the second point, milk appeared as the invaluable supply warehouse, providing high-quality protein and leucine, the amino acid that switches on muscle building. This is the foundation that keeps your body firm, lowers the risk of muscle loss, and prevents the weakness that comes with effort. Along with protein, milk also delivers calcium and vitamin D to keep bones strong and balance steady, reducing the risk of dangerous falls. The third point revealed the most striking picture when milk and pomegranate work together. The synergy is powerful. Pomegranate clears the path for circulation, while milk provides the building materials. With better blood flow, amino acids from milk reach the muscles faster, giving you endurance, resilience, and quicker recovery. That's the difference between drinking milk alone and adding a handful of ruby red pomegranate seeds. The result is not just strong muscles, but lasting strength. And finally, in this fourth point, we've gone practical recipes, timing, portion sizes, and safety notes. From a simple morning smoothie to a light afternoon yogurt, everything can be woven into daily life. The key is to stay consistent, listen to your body, and make it part of your natural rhythm. What I want you to remember from today's video is this: it is never too late to build endurance. With something as simple as 1 glass of milk and half a pomegranate each day, you're investing in your ability to move, your independence, and the joy of living strong and active alongside your family. So why not start tomorrow? Give yourself the chance to experience this positive change, and you'll feel the difference within weeks. If you found today's video helpful, be sure to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. In each one, it'll bring you more nutrition duos, small tips with big impacts for your health after 60.